Gambit's 2-0 week.
Thank you very much, Pyrotechnics, for joining here by Cabochard and Gosu Pepper, although I still want to call you Edward. Welcome and congratulations on that 2-0 week. Looking at this game, though, the early game didn't go incredibly smooth. Maybe, Pepper, can you walk us through that? You guys were actually down about 3K gold at 20 minutes. What went wrong?
I don't feel like we were behind in game overall, but our plan overall was like we have Shen, global ultimate, so we wanted to do some dives bot lane. Like Diamond come from behind, ward, or Cabochard will Diamond, and we just 4v2 dive or 4v3. But it didn't happen because they were playing too passive, and we just did some fail ultimate, so it just was slow start.
You mentioned the Shen there. You guys, Cabochard especially, you seem to be very comfortable on split pushes. Fizz yesterday, Shen today. Spoken to a lot of top laners. What are your feelings of top lane now? Because we've seen a little bit of a fall on Maokai.
Yeah, exactly. Maokai is really falling off. The picks like Fizz, Karim, and Shen, for example, are coming stronger into there. I think it's more for like people adapting because Maokai is in the meta for a really long time now. And you will see with Shen, you can just TP, Maokai will follow with the TP, and then you have ult advantage, for example, so it's really easy to use that. Yeah, even if we didn't that game, it was pretty poor early game.
I wanted to ask you about that because initially Maokai was building for split push, but then he built more team fight oriented. How do you think you adapted as the game went on Shen?
So I went for 2 tanky items into Trinity Force because they had not that many damage actually. Like they had a lot of magic, and I didn't need to build Tormil or Rendwin, so I went straight for Trinity Force.
Yeah, well, we want to take a look at one of the replays as it was a very big turning point for you guys in the game. This is where ROCCAT is about to take the dragon, but you guys turn up big. We can roll the clip. Maybe Cabochard can run us through this one.
So we knew we had to fight because I think it's the 3rd Drake and we don't want to give them the snowball. Like, Betsy pokes them pretty well. Mr. Rel is low on mana and HP. And we know at some point Forgiven just gonna ult. I ult on Diamond and I don't Mr. Rel, and then we just follow up. We managed to kill the Mr. Rel and we can just clean up everyone. And meanwhile Diamond got the Drake, so it's really nice.
Yeah, indeed.
Pretty clean-cut fight overall when you look at it. Even as a 4 versus 5, we were talking to you very briefly before we came on, Pepper, about just the significance of this fight. Certainly a big turning point in this game. And it seems like the supports had a bit of a turning point as well, Sharks, when we've had a couple of players up here maybe playing a couple of different champions.
Yeah.
Playing Braum.
I don't know where you're going. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Sorry,
okay.
that's my bad completely.
That's okay. We actually have a tweet from someone at HillMcKenzie98 tweeted, with the power of Poke and Ezreal, Kog'Maw, Varus, and Jace, it looks like Braum should see lots of pick ban. Edward, I wanted to ask you about that because yesterday we saw Hylissang with a phenomenal Braum versus the Jace Poke. What's your opinion on it?
I don't think it works against all Poke champions. It's just because against Jace because his cooldown is super long on the gate. So against Kog'Maw, Ezreal is not gonna work because they just, for example, Ezreal Mystic Shot, they have like 2 seconds. Like Kog'Maw spamming from like his ultimate, you can't even block that. So it's just against Jace, good pick.
So very situational. Maybe one final thing for Pepper. Yesterday we had Forgiven here on the desk saying, if we go down together as 5. Have you noticed that kind of change in his demeanor since you started working with him? Because that isn't necessarily the Forgiven we used to know.
Yeah, this is first Forgiven who play for the team, not for himself. He become a team player. That's the first time, and I respect a lot, and I appreciate that he's doing that.
All right, cool. Cabochard, how has it been just with Chons as well? It looks like your drafts are getting better. Forgiven is feeling really well. What are your general thoughts?
Yeah, I think we're improving quite well right now. We still have things to figure out, obviously, but our lane swipe is getting really strong. And yeah, as well, I really appreciate that Forgiven came from a long way. Like, he was only playing Graves, Lucian, and now he's like, yeah, guys, pick me CV, I will support the team, so it's really nice. Yeah,
definitely. All of you guys stepping up. Congratulations, 2-0 week for Gambit. We need to take a quick break, but when we return, it is the Copenhagen Wolves as they turn to try and stop the undefeated Fnatic. We'll see you back here in 3.5.
Today, I want you guys to push to the max, you know?
Yeah.
Visualize the game and think about everything you're doing.
This is all Gambit right now. Steve, Nuke Duck, Emperor's Divide pushes them all back, but still, Betsy coming up with more. Can he stay alive? Steve Diamond Prox looking for him. Vander still hanging around. Amazingly, no one's down yet, but in comes the Emperor of Shurima.
Going bot, guys.
You go for more?
I'm coming. Guys, take it. I'm going bot.
No, he's dead. He's fine. Guys, Nautilus here, Nautilus. Look at Nautilus.
I'm going from behind them.
Kill the dead!
Okay.
Nice. The miraculous defense, can they hold in line? They may be able to, but ROCCAT Jankos is going down. Gambit Gaming will even the head-to-head in summer.